A change of venue for one of Detroit's signature events as the Grand Prix goes downtown. A new approach to post-incarceration employment hopes to ease two problems at once. And we'll take stock of the results from Election Day. Today is Sunday, November 7th, 2021, and this is Flashpoint. Hi there, welcome to Flashpoint. We come to you after a very politically charged week. Only part of it was due to Election Day, but even with a pretty low turnout locally, the decisions of voters bring quite a bit of change, including a near full overhaul of the Detroit City Council. And especially off the governor's races in Virginia and New Jersey, many feel the table is set for very high drama in the elections coming 1 year from now. We'll talk about the Election Day takeaways a little later on. We're also going to talk about the decision this week from the current Detroit City Council that will move the Detroit Grand Prix off of Belle Isle and back into downtown Detroit. That'll start in 2023. That was the backdrop for the race for quite a few years back in the 80s. What's behind this move, and what will it mean for both downtown and for Belle Isle? We'll talk about it with Bud Dinker in a few moments. And Attorney General Dana Nessa will be here to talk about a new proposal she and the governor announced this past week. People getting out of prison, even if it's just for a short stint, can find a new, sustainable life elusive. Jobs haven't always been there for those with a prison record, but right now employers are at wit's end trying to fill all kinds of open positions. The governor and the AG think their job court is a good answer for both problems. It's all today on Flashpoint. All right, quite a bit to get to this morning. I want to start with a big change for a signature Detroit event, the Detroit Grand Prix. Now, next year's edition will again be on Belle Isle, but come 2023, the big race moves back to its roots on the streets of downtown Detroit. And joining us to talk about it is the chairman of the Detroit Grand Prix, Bud Dinker. Bud, really good to have you on the program. This is really interesting. You and I were talking earlier. I assumed that this had been in the works for a long time, even though it feels to many of us that this just sort of popped up out of nowhere. You're just explaining to me in many ways this did pop up out of nowhere very quickly. Not out of nowhere, but out of Nashville.
Yeah, I did, Devin. Thanks for having me on today, and it's great to be here with your viewers. And the idea actually came at the first part of August to have this idea to bring it downtown. And it was at the Nashville Grand Prix, an IndyCar race we had for the first time ever on the streets of Nashville. And it brought that community together so much. It galvanized the city, brought excitement, concerts, people. Hundreds of thousands of people were downtown. And at that time, I said, you know what? We need to up our game in Detroit and bring it back to the streets of Detroit. Easy idea, hard to execute. So I walked the streets for many days after that and figured out where we could do this. I found the perfect place to do it. And since then, it's all come to fruition with a 7-0 vote by City Council just this past week.
It did go pretty quickly. It went from 0 to 60 once you got it on the plate. Tell me, though, a little bit about, so this is a return to its roots. This was the way it was, of course, back in the 80s and part of the 90s. Has this not been discussed or kicked around before? Have you been too happy with Belle Isle before seeing what happened in Nashville?
Good question, because Belle Isle has been a great, perfect host for us. For now 13 years since we at Penske have been operating, and I've been the chairman for 13 years. And we brought so much benefit to Belle Isle as a result of this. $13.5 million of improvements to the park, an additional $5 million we've given Michelle Hodges and the Belle Isle Conservancy for great work that they've done. But, you know, it's difficult on Belle Isle because it's on an island. You only have so many people. About 30,000 a day is probably our max. To enjoy a good experience. But it was time to bring it back downtown to its roots. And in 1981 to 1992, it raced downtown to much applause and requirements back then. And now it's time to do it again. Now we're not doing the same route that we had back in 1992 and 91. We couldn't. Before it went up Larned Street and Congress and down Woodward. No, you can't do that any longer. Our downtown's changed much for the better. And now we got a much more condensed route, a very fast and competitive route, an exciting route. But imagine our cars racing down Atwater Street and up Jefferson Street with helicopters flying over for the world to see. It's going to be an amazing event in a year and a half.
It's also going to allow a lot more free space for people to watch and be spectators, right?
That's a key piece of why I'm making this change is to include more people. Inclusion is a key part of our effort to do this. And Michael Montry, our president, and myself have figured out a way to do that. And over half of the race circuit, all along Jefferson, around Hart Plaza, will be open to the public for free. Imagine that. Anybody in our state and around our areas internationally can come to our event and enjoy an event of this magnitude and this size for free. That's cool.
You're not oblivious, I don't think, to the complaints, though, that some have had, especially since Belle Isle became a state park. There were a lot of people who did not like the idea that they had to get off the island for so long during the race preps. Did any of those complaints, any of that frustration on the part of some Detroiters, did that play into this at all?
I think it played a part in it for sure. We're not blind to that or deaf to that as well. And it takes a while to build this track, as you know. You build it and you take it down. It takes us 59 days. But we've had 3 more years on our contract with the DNR, 22, 23, and 24. We haven't exercised our contract for 23 and 24, so it's a perfect time for us to reconsider this. And we're not going to abandon Belle Isle. I want to be sure people know that. Without us being there and DTE support, the Scott Fountain probably wouldn't be running. That would be a shame.
Yeah.
So we're not going to abandon Belle Isle after this event. We're going to continue to give back, as we always have given back to our city. I'm excited about that, but it is time to make a change.
I'm among those who think that the Scott Fountain is one of the truly great things to see anywhere in the state. I love spending time over there, and you've created an iconic moment for the winner of this race, it seems, over the last couple of years. Part of the celebration has been jumping in the fountain. Are you afraid that you're going to miss it? And those TV shots on the island that have gone, that of course the whole world is watching for the race, those have become beautiful, iconic pictures too. Are you afraid you're losing anything by moving off the island?
Well, I think we'll reestablish that acclaim and that beautiful nature of our event as we move downtown. Imagine along Atwater Street, our riverfront.
Yeah.
Riverfront, Mark Wallace, what they've done with the Riverfront Conservancy, has done a remarkable job. And by the way, that'll stay open for free as well. We're not going to close the riverfront down during our event. And what's cool about our event is you can still get onto Jefferson Avenue off of 375 westbound. While cars are going by you 175 miles an hour on your side, we're going to keep that lane open to get under the tunnel, to get into Beaubien Street. It's the magic of having this route downtown, and everything north of Jefferson will be open the entire time. So it's going to be quite a scene in 2023.
Well, for those who always say they just drive to keep up with the pace of traffic, hopefully they won't be doing that as they're watching what's going on around them. But you also, though, of course, you need smooth, really improved pavement. How much work do you have to do between, now we've got a year and a half, obviously, before race time, but how much work do you have to do logistically to get the streets of Detroit ready to hold a world-class race?
You know, it's interesting that there's probably half of the race circuit is okay, believe it or not.
Wow.
Our race tolerances of about 1/8 of an inch are okay in a number of parts of the race route. However, Jefferson Avenue, which MDOT owns, by the way, not the city, MDOT, will resurface that. We've gotten great cooperation from that. GM owns part of Atwater.
Right.
So we're meeting with GM to surface some changes there as well, too. And the city owns part of it, too. So we have 3 entities in a 1.7-mile circuit to deal with. They've all been very cooperative. They've all been so helpful. And we'll start making those changes in 2022. And the Grand Prix is going to pay for some of those changes as well. So we're not immune from that as well, too. So, but there are going to be changes. But I got to tell you, we're going to have a great surface in that area for people to use year-round. It's
going to be some kind of event to watch as it all takes shape. But I so appreciate the time. I guess congratulations are in order for how quickly you've pulled all this together, and can't wait to see the next edition. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Devin. Thanks to all our partners for making this happen.
You bet.